Hello everyone, I have just filmed a favourites video, not favourites, yes, favourites video. And I talk in that video about having 2 sets of wedding rings and then I say that I will make a video on it one day. And so I thought, you know what, I've just finished filming that. If I don't do it now, it's probably one of those things that will stay on my list for years and years and then I just can't be bothered to do it. I just end up crossing it off because the moment has passed. There's nothing particularly dramatic or mysterious about this video. It's just a lot of people ask me why I sometimes wear this ring on my wedding finger. And so I thought I'd tell you why. Now this is my original wedding ring and engagement ring, which is the one that I wear the most on the proper hand. So it's a Tiffany's engagement ring and I've had that for about 10.5 years. And then my wedding band, which I've had for almost 10 years. And that's from Koji's at Liberty of London. And I bought that myself. They often have these amazing sales with more than 50% off. And a friend of mine was going to buy loads of jewellery and she was like, oh my God, they've got these wedding bands, it'd be perfect to go with your ring. And so I think I paid about 700 for that. So anyway, any old excuse to go shopping. Off I went and I bought my wedding band. Those are the originals. Now the reason that I have another wedding ring, which I often wear on this hand, but actually since I think my hands must be slightly slimmer than when I first bought this, and so it's a little bit loose on this hand, so I don't tend to wear it there so much now. This is a vintage Bulgari ring, it's sort of yellow golden diamonds, and the reason that I have this one is because we were in Hatton Gardens, myself and my husband, killing some time before an appointment at the infertility clinic at St Bart's Hospital in London. And Hatton Gardens is this amazing street just full of jewellers and jewellery workshops, and you can get amazing jewellery bargains basically. Anyway, I was feeling pretty depressed because we were going to this appointment. I've been trying to have a baby for about 5 or 6 years, and we'd had a miscarriage as well, and I was just really depressed about the whole thing. I didn't want to have to do IVF. I'd read all about it, I was scared about it, I was just at my wit's ends. I didn't really know what was going to happen, and I just had a counselling appointment, which is sort of a mandatory part of the process, and just bawled my eyes out for ages. So we'd gone for a little break and we'd gone for a walk around and to get a bit of lunch, and a few months before this appointment, which was like our last step in the whole infertility process, a really amazing lady had said to me, and I can't actually remember her name, she was from a beauty brand, but she had talked to me about, I told her about the whole sort of fertility issues, which turned out not to be fertility issues after all, because to jump the gun a bit, I got pregnant naturally, sort of like a month later. But she was telling me about the importance of the types of things that you wear, and especially the metals that you wear and the colours of the metals that you wear. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And she said that I shouldn't be wearing cool coloured metals, I should be wearing warm coloured metals. So part of me was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And the other half of me was like, oh, do you know what, I've really fancied a gold wedding ring for ages, so maybe now's the opportunity. And then basically I completely forgot about it. But we were killing some time, we were going down Hatton Gardens, and my husband spotted this ring in a window and he bought it for me straight away, and I was like, this is amazing, I'm supposed to wear warm metals. I've been doing other things, like I've been going to see John Sagaris, who's an amazing Chinese medicine practitioner. Obviously I'd been doing the whole medical route as well, but I've been changing quite a lot of things about my lifestyle and things like that, and I should talk about that in another video. I might film a whole video on my infertility sort of journey and the issues around it and things like that. If anyone's interested, let me know in the comments, and if I've already filmed it by the time this goes up, I'll link to it at the end and below as well. But yeah, I was just, by this point I was like, you know what, I'll just sort of try anything and everything and throw lots of things at the problem. And I'm not saying that if you're trying for a baby, buy some more jewellery at all. This is just why I ended up with 2 sets of wedding rings, because my husband bought it for me straight away. It really suited me. I needed cheering up anyway, and it was just like this little moment that just seemed right. So then I had this on my finger, and we were like, oh, look, you know, this can be... I was a bit funny about taking off my original wedding rings, but I thought, no, I'm going to wear this. And actually, it didn't even fit on this hand at that point, so I had to wear it on my wedding ring finger. And I wore it. We went on holiday the next month to Greece, and I basically fell pregnant in my next cycle. Not again that I'm saying that the wedding ring got me pregnant. I'm not mad. But it's just, I think, a nice little story around why I have it, basically. And I don't know, it feels really lucky now because that happened. So I really treasure it. In fact, I think I like it. I know I shouldn't say this, but I do actually like it more than my original wedding jewellery. So that's a fun fact for you. Hopefully Mr. AMR isn't watching. Since I've had this as well, don't know whether you've watched my previous videos where I've shown my Mother's Day ring, which is from Gucci, which is sort of, it's not like fine jewellery like these ones. It's more, I mean, it's expensive, but it's more costume jewellery, style jewellery, but it's really, really cool. And it looks really good with the other yellow gold. So I've been wearing, actually I don't think this is yellow gold, maybe it's plated, doubt it. You know what a markup Gucci is, it's probably cost them like 10 quid to make it. Anyway, I think they look really good together, so I have been wearing this quite a lot in this combination. When I'm having my sort of like rock and roll days, which isn't today, I'll wear these two, so like black skinny jeans, big boots, hair roots going on, lots of black eye makeup. And then when I'm having my girl next door sort of day, a little bit more pretty and springtime and fresh, then I wear these together. But you know what I want now? Not to sound pernickety, I really feel like I want some kind of gold, maybe just simple, but like a gold band of some kind for this middle finger to tie everything in a bit. So that's on my list, maybe for my 10-year wedding anniversary, which is in July. Maybe I'll send just that little clip to Mr. AMR. Mind you, I've done pretty well for jewellery this year, really. So yeah, I've had this one for the Bulgari I've had for 6 years. No, that's a lie. I haven't been on holiday for 4 years in September, and we had it just before I went on holiday. So I've had this for almost 4 years. Yeah, and these I've had for 10. And this I've had for weeks, months, weeks. So that's the story. That's why I have 2 wedding rings. Sorry if you're expecting some kind of dramatic reveal, like I've got 2 husbands or something like that. But I haven't, just the one, and he's more than enough. Hopefully I will have recorded my infertility story, because again, I've been meaning to do that for years, actually, since I had Angelica. And I really want to write a post on it as well, but you know, time just flies. So if I've managed to record that, then you can watch that now by clicking somewhere here on the screen. If I haven't, then I promise I will do it for you soon. And yeah, I shall see you next time.